A large part of the reason Jacksonville was able to have a breakout season in 2017 was because of the addition of Calais Campbell. And while 2018 didn't exactly work out as planned, that certainly wasn't because of him. One of the things that makes him so effective is the way the Jaguars love the game plan to give him an even better advantage. As you see on this play, Jacksonville's actually going to send 7 defenders to rush the quarterback. What this is going to do is force Tennessee's left tackle and guard to have one-on-one matchups on the left side of the screen, and they're also going to have their right guard have a one-on-one matchup in the center of the screen. This now means that the Titans center is going to have to block 2 defenders. Typically, if you're a center, you don't even want to have a one-on-one matchup, so let alone a 2-on-1 matchup. Campbell gets through relatively untouched and gets to the quarterback in no time at all. This is a good play design to fool the Titans, but it's also a great play by Campbell to take advantage of the good play design. He's strong enough that just a little bit of contact isn't going to slow him down at all, and he's still fast enough that he's able to run to the quarterback and make a tackle. While that play was mostly set up by a great play design, he doesn't need a great play design to be effective. Campbell's in a 7 technique on the left, and typically out of this technique, you expect to get blocked just straight up. However, since it's actually going to be a run to the outside of the screen, he's actually going to end up getting blocked like this, where the tackle is going to pull over and allow Campbell to get to Campbell's right. As you see, this makes perfect sense, as the run is going to the left, and if Campbell tries to break to the left, he now doesn't have great positioning to get over there. So instead what he's going to do is break over to the right and completely get around that tackle. Now he has a straight shot to get to the running back. Campbell is clearly a huge guy, but he still has the footwork and speed to be effective. A couple of things you're going to see on this next play is the Texans have a tight end lined up with Campbell. He's actually not going to be blocking, and instead he's going to be running a route, but the whole point of having him lined up there is now Campbell will be less likely to break down and to Watson, which is something that sometimes an edge rusher would do. This will also help Houston's right tackle as he can move back and to the right and be in better position to block Campbell. As you see, this play at first is working out pretty well. There's really no way Campbell can try to get around that tackle and get behind him and then get to Watson for a sack. So instead what Campbell's sort of going to do here is use momentum to his advantage. Since all the momentum is going to the bottom half of the screen, he's essentially just going to throw the tackle to that side of the screen and then run forward. Watson ends up getting out of pressure before Campbell is able to run over and get a sack for 0 yards, which is kind of a funny stat, but that's what ended up happening on the play. But what I really liked about this play was he understood momentum, he understood the way the play was going, and he never quit on the play. It was looking like he was basically out of it, however, he kept fighting, he stayed alive, and was able to get to Watson. There really aren't a lot of ways to beat him, and take a look at this play of another example of when they tried to find a creative way to beat Calais Campbell. Campbell's assigned to basically run into Houston's right tackle straight up on this play, and so what Houston's going to do is have their right tackle block him, and also their tight end go over and finish off a double team on Campbell. So right here, it seems pretty simple. All the momentum is going to be taking Campbell down to the bottom of the screen, and there should be nothing he can do about it. However, look at his right hand on this play. He's going to grab on to that tackle's shoulder pads and basically just drag him towards the bottom half of the screen. It's once again using momentum to his advantage and taking advantage of the situation that he's in. He helps them out here by stopping the run, and he shows why he's such a valuable weapon on that Jaguars defense.